Hi, I'm Jenna Miscavige. My uncle is the leader of Scientology, and I escaped when I was 22. Today, I want to address Scientology's tactics to silence their critics, like me. You may not know this, but Scientology has an entire branch called the Office of Special Affairs, or OSA. They're responsible for making life hell for critics of Scientology. They have people followed by private investigators to try and get blackmail material. They insert people into the workplace and friend groups of critics, and even move into the house across the street to video them, just to intimidate them and gather information, waiting for the moment they slip up. OSA has even infiltrated the US government. In fact, Scientology's founder, L. Ron Hubbard's wife, went to jail for one of the largest domestic infiltrations in US history. When Scientology decided it needed religious status and tax exemption to get away with their human and child trafficking, they mass sued individual members of the IRS to bully them into granting Scientology tax exemption, and they succeeded. Imagine being powerful enough to force the hand of the IRS. OSA waits for people to make mistakes. People who've grown up without love, without education, and without parents who are primed for it, and they use those mistakes to silence them and ruin their lives. They make production quality videos using people's own parents and lifelong friends to smear those who were born and raised in Scientology and who were brave enough to leave with nothing. They victimize the people who were born and raised there for the rest of their lives because stealing their childhood and their families isn't enough. They put up hate websites filled with vicious lies about critics. Now Scientology weaponizes social media and trolls in the comments. They create entire pages and profiles pretending to be critics or even pretending to be a friend just to spread confusion, division, and lies to pit critics against each other and to distract them and weaken their message. If someone is talking about my personal life, and it isn't me, just know that they are not my friend, and they are doing so against my will, no matter how they frame it. They're using my platform and my timing to boost their earnings and to get the clout they so desperately desire. And Scientology is counting on their greed and desire for fame and attention, and so they will capitalize on their stupidity and egg them on every step of the way and reward them. They've gotten more creative and like to frame it as protecting me, to draw on your protective instincts of me. It's really quite genius. They use tropes like women protecting women to virtue signal that they're protectors, but the reality is that they're predators. But I'm here for the long haul. OSA or other people who are doing their dirty work and attempting to silence me and my loved ones, I've put up with a lot in my life, and all of it was preparing me for this moment. Scientology and its useful, opportunistic, manipulative pawns will not re-victimize me or make me go away. They would like nothing more than for me to name them, but I will never give them the pleasure. I'm not going anywhere. I'll see you again tomorrow.